Good morning here. It's already September 9, 2021. Just now I opened this television. 8 morning, my 8 morning here. Just I try to open. Because I'm busy to my gadget. And now I'm in. Oh, so blurred.
The world's biggest business stories
He is live right now.
in one place. Expert analysis from every corner of the globe. Marketplace Africa, Asia, and Europe. Plus, all new Marketplace Middle East with CNNBusiness.com.
Once in a generation opportunity.
Technology, innovation, business.
Los Angeles. It's a view of you, Los Angeles.
President Biden's agenda is in jeopardy tonight with Democrats divided over his $3.5 trillion tax and spending package. And joining us now to talk about that and more, House Majority Whip Jim Clyburn of South Carolina. Congressman, thanks so much. We appreciate you joining us. The White House seems to be framing this as a choice for Democrats: get on board, or you're gonna miss the train. Is it fair for the White House to put it in those terms when obviously there are members of your party who have real concerns about this?
Well, Jim, thank you very much for having me. There's always concern when you put a price tag on anything. And I think that what has happened here is that the communication around this Build Back Better plan, which has a ceiling of $3.5 trillion, is just that, a ceiling. No one has ever said that that's an exact number or that's a floor. It's up to $3.5 trillion. Now, I see that Joe Manchin has mentioned a $1.5 trillion number. Or somewhere between 1.5 and 3.5, there is $2 trillion. Those $2 trillion are there. And I think that there's a lot of room for people to sit down and negotiate. It may be, when you're sitting around the table, you may not need $3.5 trillion to do what the president wants done and what the country needs done. But let's work on it and stay out of all of this negotiating in the media. That's not the way to negotiate. Let's keep this around the table and see what we can come up with.
And here's what Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez had to say about Senator Joe Manchin trying to push pause on this bill. Let's watch.
It's not just Senator Manchin that has leverage. Frankly, the entire party also needs to quote unquote worry about that more moderate agenda in the House, because just as we have an extremely slim Senate margin, we also have a very slim House margin. So we aren't saying it's either your bill or our bill, but that both of these bills must move forward together or neither will.
You worry that the moderate Democrats' agenda could tank both of these bills?
I don't worry about that, but I am concerned about that. I do believe that that's why we need to stay at the table and look on what needs to be done to do what the American people would like to see. Remember, we have a history here that we ought to be guided by. When you start trying to recover, this country, when it tried to recover from this so-called Great Depression, and they put things together, and everybody says that Franklin Roosevelt did a great job. Well, remember, when they did Social Security, they left out farm workers. They left out domestic workers. Who were those farm workers and who were those domestic workers? There were people, especially in the South, there were people of color. Now, we can't put together a package today, and I would remind all of my friends that leave people out. To me, the number one thing that we need to be concerned about is this coverage gap. This coverage gap is there. There are 12 states where Americans cannot get health care coverage. And we need to take care of the people in these 12 states. We can't keep leaving this stuff up to states to decide who to cover, who not to cover. The Senate did a great job with its $1 trillion program, but they only cover 65% of the broadband that needs to be covered. Who do you think is going to be covered by the 65%, and what 35% do you think is going to get left out? So we've got to be serious about this. And the same thing applies. You just had a piece here about the nursing home care down in New Orleans. Nursing home workers need to be brought into this. And we need to take care of nursing home care because that's where Medicaid money pays for that. Yet we see people wanting to take care of Medicare and then not do right by people on Medicaid. What 19-year-old low-income person gets Medicare? That 19-year-old is eligible for Medicaid. And so we need to take care of the 19-year-olds and the 90-year-olds. Take care of everybody. And so that's why we got to stay at the table and stop all this foolishness about how much it costs. How much will it cost if we don't do this? Just think about what it's going to cost down in New Orleans, about those nursing homes down there that allow people to die. That's a big cost that this country can do without.
It certainly is a desperate situation down there, Congressman. All right, Congressman Jim Clyburn, thanks so much for joining us this evening. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
And coming up, with California's pivotal recall election now just 6 days away, Vice President Kamala Harris is hitting the campaign trail with Governor Gavin Newsom. Will it be enough to help the embattled Democrat keep his job?
Don't scream. Yeah, you're gonna scream. I was sent here from the future. Bunch of lights, time machine. Are you being serious right now? What? Open your eyes! Open your eyes right now!
Oh, it's already 6:49 in the morning. So need to open the... What's this? The curtain. Oh my God. It's my September 9. Oh, have a rain last night or yesterday. And that's why the window have water. It's moisture. So the outside is not clear right now. Just have water in the window. I need maybe in the morning tomorrow. Oh, I need to prepare early. I don't know one time I can go out. I can go out here. Oh my. Have water in the window. That's why it's not clear.
Prohibition started on January
Clear.
16, 1920. It was a time in our
Oh, what
country's
happened
history
to
where
my
we couldn't
bed?
afford product.
I put that because super cold this soap. It's a white.
Says rising to the
It's,
challenge is part of
what's
the
this?
corporate DNA. We went through
So cold. That's why I put my
we went through
towel,
depression.
my
We went through all the
blanket,
financial crisis that the country and the world
so you
faced.
feel
And
comfortable,
the company has
sleepy.
been always adapting.
And of course, I'm wearing my bathrobe wearing my butt. So no cold.
Passionate, intelligent, and that's the consistency that we try to get at. Fareed Zakaria, Sunday on CNN.
Just now I opened this September 9. It's my 8th morning in Hotel Makati. Thanks for watching. Let's like and share.